Liebe Fußballfreunde, wir danken Ihnen.
In Europe, at least, of a new international calendar year. Germany 2015 cannot hope to match 2014, but it's all about being right for 2016. For Australia, this is already their year of years. The first time champions of Asia, for whom in a couple of months' time the long road to Russia 2018 will begin. For the Aussies, the start of a brand new cycle, and a slightly premature start, so they'll go again. Fifth meeting of Germany and Australia, two grand and proud sporting nations who have met at a World Cup finals before, a Confederations Cup before. Both have qualified for the next Confederations Cup already because of their deeds over the last year and indeed over the last month. Germany's target, of course, Stuart, readiness.
Well, it wasn't a great punch from Ryan to start with. He's almost beaten Gundogan. I thought played well in that first half. Back to his dynamic best, just trying to bend it into the corner.
Germany close to taking the lead just after the quarter hour. Indeed, they did have the ball in the net. Mesut Ozil afforded so much space here. Set it back for Gundogan, whose shot, I think, was probably curving wide until turned in by Marco Reus, who was very clearly in an offside position.
Yeah, and the shot wasn't going in anyway, so he just stuck out that left leg. The ball was given away far too cheaply by De Veer.
But he wasn't to be denied for very long, Marco Reus. Sami Khedira biting onto possession in midfield, driving 40-50 yards, and waiting his pass perfectly for Reus, who stayed just about the right side of the offside line and towed it home expertly.
Yeah, he does really well, Khedira. Reads the pass from Jedinak. He didn't have his best game in the first half, and then he just about times it perfectly there. The run, but also the pass. Khedira with the outside of his right boot, just bending it past the centre-half, Wilkinson. But that's more like the Khedira we saw of 2 or 3 years ago, where he was driving on with the ball, winning challenges in midfield, using his pace as well and strength to go past people, and then having the composure at the end of it as well.
The reality is that thereafter Germany could easily have disappeared out of sight, had a couple of really great chances, none greater than this. Reus gifted it by Jedinak, and it was a bit of a nothing finish from such a good player.
It certainly was. Once Jedinak gives it away there, it's too easy to read his pass. He's got to go across the goalkeeper. Ryan's going one way. In the end, he plays it into the near post. It's a poor effort.
Schweinsteiger unimpressed, not overly concerned. And then Australia got a glimpse or two. Jedinak had, as we've said, his moments of uncertainty, but look at this for a really devilish dipping drive from a long way out, and seeing his save was a presentable one.
It was a good strike here from Jedinak. Nobody closed him down until it's too late, and he's just dipping and swerving. You know, he's concentrating on getting the right technique and the right strike on the ball.
After that moment of promise, the moment of delivery. Excellent cross from Burns, and what a good, brave and well-steered header it was by Troisi to equalise.
It's far too easy for Burns to get the cross in, just a short throw into him, he twists and turns away from a challenge. It's a good run from Troisi to get in between the left wing back and the left-sided centre-half with great power. Not sure Zila can do too much about it.
Ange Postecoglou
just leaves his leg there as Troisi beat him. Good skill from Troisi. Well, we know that Jedinak can certainly hit them. So to Troisi with his left foot.
He needs to be on his toes. Troisi runs over it. Jedinak hits it and scores! Terrific strike from the Aussie skipper. And the Asian champions lead on the turf of the world champions. Mile Jedinak.
Well, that's the perfect free kick. Jedinak, on this occasion, we saw him hit one in the first half with his laces. This one, he just uses the inside of his foot, bends it over the top of the wall, gets enough topspin on it, Zeeland may have done better, but it was perfectly placed from Jedinak. It's almost over the line by the time he gets his hand to it. What a great free kick from the Crystal Palace midfield player. It's also a great overlapping run. Mackay had made the run outside of him. But the strength here, Teresi just moves away from Rudy. Rudy falls to the ground. There's the run. Outside of him, just takes Herviders away for a fraction of a moment. Had the chance just to wrap his foot round it. Teresi, he's disappointed. That was a big, big chance.
Atkinson's courageous intervention.
Well, he made a lot of ground up there, Podolski. He's back in a defensive position on the left-hand side. Schürrle just lifted it up. Cruz doesn't make any attempt to go for it. Podolski's just that little bit late. Good defending. Again from...
But a landmark goal for Lukas Podolski, too shy of 50 now. 2-2 with 9 minutes to play.
That's good combination. Schürrle, Hector. Schürrle getting to the byline. Doesn't really have a look. He just tries to cut it back. It goes between the legs of De Veer, and that's what Podolski does so well. Got a really good left foot. Kicks out the space at the near post. Good finish from Podolski. Still had a lot of work to do there. And they just swapped.